fix that. Welcome to Evolve Yourself TV. I am Agni James. I am the one and only Agni James on the planet. Just so you know, there are no other Agni Jameses. Yeah, that's just how it goes. You know, when you are the king of the fire gods, empowered by Taki, whose supreme wisdom burns all delusion, there can only be one. There can only be one of you. So that's just how it goes. How is everyone doing tonight? I got this nice blanket, I guess you'd call it. It's my grandmother's old blanket, and I was like, you know what? This is a comfortable fucking thing. I want to put this on, and I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing it for all you to see. For all of you to see, so you know that you can be comfortable if you want to be comfortable, right? You know, you don't always need to be wearing the coolest clothes. You can just sometimes just get real comfortable with it. I hope everyone's doing well. It's been a long time. It's been about half a month since I've streamed. That's craziness. That's crazy. Like, I can't remember the last time I've gone half a month without streaming. Like, I'll, okay. One of the major core values of this channel is and always will be open and honest communication. So I'm going to tell you why I haven't been streaming. I've basically been feeling like shit. You know, I've been in a really, kind of despondent, I've been feeling terrible, right? I've been feeling terrible. And if I'm feeling terrible and I don't want to stream, then I'm not going to stream because the energy is going to be garbage. I'm not going to be able to help you out. And that's what's important to me, to help you, to be here for you. This is volunteer work. I come on here, I stream, and I want to help people. And if my energy is going to be negative, then I'm not doing my purpose. So that's why I haven't been streaming. Let's see. Noger, holy shit, man. Holy shit. Dude, Noger, I was actually going to contact you this morning, man. I've been meaning to talk with you, man. How are you doing? How's everything going? I'm still pumped, man. You got that paper published? Dude, I am pumped. I still haven't read the original article, the article you cited. That your article was an objection to or whatever. But I still haven't read that one. But I'm making my way. I've slowly been making my way through yours. I'm just trying to find any flaws in your logic, right? I want to kind of rip you apart a little bit, because that's what we philosophers do. We try to tear each other down, right? If there's a flaw in any kind of your argument, right? But I'm sure that if there was, maybe someone much smarter than me would have caught it by now. But anyways, I am not going to stop until I fucking tear your argument to pieces. Just you wait. Just you wait. You've so far, and I know I can because your arguments for New York City pizza are garbage, right? They're total garbage, total trash. So, like, if I can rip apart your New York City pizza arguments, I sure as hell can rip apart your philosophy arguments. Let's see. Okay. Anyways, in all seriousness, JT Farms is here. JT Farms, hello. My channel shaman has arrived. My channel shaman has fucking arrived. It's so good to see you, JT. I had the privilege and honor of actually communicating with JT IRL today, and it was great. We got to talk about some things. Some positive, some negative. JT has been rocking. She's been on a health kick. She's been working out almost a month, just daily, and that's tough. It's so tough to do. If you're not used to working out on a daily basis, and then just to be like, okay, I'm gonna work out for a month. That's craziness. Like that requires so much willpower, and I'm so proud of her. She's been doing so good. So it's really insightful. Or not insightful, but it's really inspiring, for her to see her do that. Let's see. Noger, you said you're sorry to hear that. You know what? I appreciate it, but you know what? That's just how life goes. It's the nature of living within this, illusory dualistic framework, right? Right? If you live in a framework where there's polarities, right? And opposites. What goes up must come down. All that nonsense. Where things change. Right? If you live in a framework like that, then there's going to be some good times and there's going to be some bad times, right? Now, see, I'm a big fan of Parmenides, who says nothing ever changes. everything you see that changes is false, right? Is not even real. He also says things like, what is and what is not, right? What exists and what doesn't exist. And in fact, I forget who it was, but a famous philosopher said that, okay, well, there was the famous quote that said all of philosophy's footnotes to Plato, right? But then someone else went farther than that and said all of philosophy's footnotes to Parmenides, all right? And Parmenides is the grandfather of metaphysics, and a lot of people don't know that. Parmenides was the first person to come up with a logical, deductive proof, trying to come up with some shit, basically, right? Now, the first part of his argument was just prose, or was just verse, and he was just basically, talking about these maidens that he came into, and that they bestowed this knowledge upon him and stuff like that. And a lot of his stuff we can't even find anymore. It's, a lot of missing pieces. But no, he actually did. And his argument is simple. Well, what is, right? Everything that, and by is, he says exists. So what exists, right? Because if it exists, it exists. How are you going to deny that, right? And what doesn't exist. What is not, right? Because if it doesn't exist, it doesn't exist, right? And he goes from there, and then derives all these other things, right? And then you can argue, well, are these necessarily entailed, yada yada yada. But regardless, he was the first person to do it. So he's a badass. He's my favorite philosopher, and I'm on board with him in that nothing that ever changed, that if anything ever changes, it's not real. So keep that in mind. I have a very, Noger, I don't know if you know this, I have a very sparse ontology. I have an incredibly sparse ontology. I don't know if we've ever talked about this, but I believe that people exist, the minds of human beings exist. Animals, I'm undecided. I'm not going to go full-blown Descartes, right, and say that they're automata, but people, yes, I believe that people exist, and that's about it. I believe that we're all one mind, that we're all one consciousness, and that we're kind of basically projecting this illusion. It's you could say it's idealism. It's a form of idealism, I guess you could say. But yeah, anyways, that's just my personal take. Believe what you want. That's how it goes. All right, let's see. Noger, you say a taken movie voice. A taken movie voice. Good luck. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Good luck, right? So what you don't know about me is when I get inspired to do something, man, I'm pretty fucking relentless, dude. I'm pretty relentless. Just you ask those other 99.8% of the chess players out there, actually, who are lower than me. I'm in the 99.9 percentile, right? When I get inspired, dude, I kick some fucking ass, dude. That's something you got to know. This is how we do it, and this is how we do it in Chicago. I mean, you New York guys. Well, here's the thing. To be honest, you New York guys are tough. You guys are tough too, right? Chicago's tough. We were the second city. You'll always be the first city, right? But yeah, you guys are tough. We're tough, right? But you know what? We keep fighting, right? And I'm an inspired dude. Even though I have this granny blanket on me, I'm still that doesn't take away from my ability to kick some ass, right? And to rip apart arguments. I will find some flaws, man, and I'm gonna find some flaws in your paper. Let's see. Noger, you said we have not talked ontology. You do warn me. People have described your ontology as bleak. Well, you know what? You're kind of pessimistic. You're a pretty pessimistic guy. I'd be interested to have a discussion with you. Maybe we should do. Does Ivan News still do those? Oh, by the way, did we give you a shout out, man? Did we even give you a shout out? I don't even know. Holy shit. Yeah, we did. Okay, well, let's give you another shout out because I really appreciate what you do. And I didn't even say anything. I didn't even say anything about you, man. I haven't streamed in half a month. Cut me some slack, right? Don't feel, like I slighted you right there, right? Yeah, so Noger is one of the most respectable guys on Twitch, dude. He's a legit human being. He literally works for a fucking nonprofit, dude. This guy's a good human being. He's out of New York City, so like he gets an extra street cred, right? And also, he comes on here and does what no one else does. Well, there's a few people that do it a little bit, but for the most part, he does what no one else does. He reads full-length philosophical academic journal articles, and he brings them to the masses. Just in case someone, who's in the Twitch world stumbles upon his channel and is like, hey, philosophy, what's this thing? Right? They come on in and they get to experience academic philosophy, and that's, who knows? Sometimes people get turned on by that shit, right? I love it. I love philosophy. I've always loved philosophy. That's why I got my master's in philosophy, because I wanted to learn more about philosophy. And I wanted to be able to tear apart. I wanted the sharp tools to be able to tear apart papers like Noger's, who's I'm gonna tear apart one day. Yeah, okay. Let's see. What else did you say? You said you met like 12 Agni James. There were 3 in your grade. Hell, you're Agni James? No, you are not. You are not. By the way, the actual way it's pronounced is Ugni or Agni. But like I always pronounce it Agni because that's like a very Chicago Agni. That's how we talk in Chicago, right? So I pronounce it Agni James, right? That's how we roll here, right? But yeah, he's the king. Noger, he's the king of the fire gods, man, dude. You're telling me you could step up to the king of the fire gods, empowered by Taki, dude. No one fucks with Taki, dude. And by the way, Noger, I don't know if I ever explained this to you, man. The reason why I love the name Agni, and one of the reasons why I really go with it, is because his notion, his idea. First of all, he was like a yogic master, and I me, I'm a big yogi, right? But secondly, he was the king of the yogis, I think. But anyways, okay. Besides the point, what he wanted to do is bring truth to the masses. He wanted to dispel delusion in humanity. So what he would do is he would use fire, because he was the king of the fire gods. Obviously, he's going to use what he's got, and he would use fire to come in and burn away all the delusion in people's minds, right? Like all the fake news, right? All the bullshit, all the false premises that people believe, right? And he wanted to, and people didn't like it because it was uncomfortable, right? I mean, Noger, how do you feel when your foundational belief set, gets completely dismantled, right? Not very good. We you know what? As philosophers, we have to deal with this kind of shit because philosophy is inherently destabilizing. Because we're questioning our foundational beliefs. We're questioning a lot of our beliefs, right? So we're always having to adjust to shit, right? So yeah, people did not like Agni because he was abrasive. But you know what? The ones that stuck through it and went through the fire, they came out with true notions in their mind. And so that's why I identify with Agni. Okay. Anyways, let's see. You say your internet just crapped out, so you missed a bit. Shifting beliefs hurt. Yeah, it totally hurts, man. Especially for someone like me who doesn't, I just have a sparse ontology. There's a lot of things I'm undecided about, man. And then whenever you uproot a foundational belief, I mean, holy shit, then your whole thought structure, your whole thought pyramid just gets blown to smithereens, and you're like, oh, what do I believe now? Holy shit, I don't even know what to do, right? And then you got to reformulate some shit, right? That's why logic is such a good thing. I've been going over, I've been delving into logic again. I feel like I need to get grounded, so logic has definitely been helping me with that. All right, so I've been talking a shit ton right now. It's time that we just do a quick puzzle rush. 3 minutes. And by the way, those of you who don't know, I got up to the 99.9th percentile on chess.com. I got up to my highest rating ever on rapid time controls, which was 1979. My highest rating ever on daily time controls was 2012. I got to my highest rating ever on rapid. And then I had a major fucking meltdown, and lost a bunch of rating points. And now I'm in the process of rebuilding. And that's how it goes. It's like you're never going to just go straight up, when you're pushing forward in chess. Oh, one cool piece of news though, and this is actually really interesting. I found an international master who it looks like I'm going to be taking lessons from. This guy is a fucking beast. He's a FIDE rated 23-28 player. He actually is a streamer. He streams, but he doesn't stream on Twitch. He streams on Kick, and he offers lessons. So I'm going to be doing some lessons with this guy. So it's going to be pretty badass. All right, so we're going to switch to the chess category, because that's what we're going to be doing for a little while before the guided meditation. We are now in the chess category. All right, welcome in, chess viewers. Welcome in, chess viewers. We're going to do some Puzzle Rush. All right, so let's make sure we can all see this. That's not what we want to see. We want to see Puzzle Rush. So let's get this all set up. Display capture. By the way, Nogar, do you use two monitors, man? And what about Eris? Do you know if Eris uses two monitors? Like, what's the deal? Like, I know most streamers use two monitors these days, you know. Yeah, we got this kind of crap coming up now. Close this, do this. All right, here we go. I think we're good. I think we're good for the Puzzle Rush. Yeah, everyone can see that. Everyone can see that shit. You have two monitors. I know. I'm the one fucking fool who streams with one monitor, man. I'm the one streamer who does it, dude. It's not a good move. Oh man, I don't like how my cam. I don't like the placement of my cam. Let me move my cam. Oh no, it's gonna fuck with me a little bit. All right, so let's move the cam up. There we go. This is man. There's really no good spot. Not with the chat there. I gotta get this shit in order. Everything's been fucked up lately. Here, you can see my face right here at least. The most important thing is that you see my face, because at Nogar, I don't know if you know this. Do you know that I was a child model? This is a serious thing, man. Do you know that I was a child model? I'm not sure if you know that. I got some modeling gigs as a kid, and then I was also an actor. I was a child actor, and I almost got the role. And this shows how old I am, for Pugsley in the Addams Family movie, man. For Pugsley, I almost got through. I got through the first audition, the second audition. It came down to me and three other kids. So I had a 25% chance, man. 25% chance. And one of those other kids got it. And then, he fucking made a shit ton of money because he was in Addams Family. Addams Family, the sequel, he was in that Michael Jackson video. He made a ton of money. Maybe he was molested by Michael Jackson. Who knows, right? I mean, that's always been a big controversy. But, yeah. So, basically, that's why I'm saying everyone needs to see my face. Because, this is a pretty face, man. This is a good face, All right, okay. Puzzle Rush, though. All right, we're going to do Puzzle Rush. Everyone who doesn't know Puzzle Rush, it's 3 minutes, and I got to solve as many chess puzzles as you can in a 3-minute period. Oh, and by the way, the monitor thing is a reason why I'm fucking so clunky and fuck around with shit. I'm always trying to do everything on one monitor. Trust me, it's a lot more difficult, streaming with one monitor, man. It's insane. All right, but anyways, here we go. Are you all ready for some Puzzle Rush? Let's do this shit. All right, here we go. Take a couple deep breaths and bam. Checkmate. 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 Where is it? Checkmate. Mate in 3, 4. All right, there we go. Mate. What am I missing? Spending too much time here. Oh, duh. There we go. Mate. All right. Where are we at here? Let's see. Oh, duh. Easy one. Well, not that easy, but where is the continuation? Why am I not seeing it? Oh, this one's gonna kill me. This one's gonna absolutely. Oh, there it is. Duh. Come on, win the fucking bishop, Agni. Take a fucking bishop when you can, man. Oh, that pisses me off. I'm jaded. I'm jaded a little bit. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm just. Damn, that sucks, dude. Free bishop, dude. Just you take free bishops when you can. We got this, dude. All right, come on. Let's get your shit together here, Agni. There we go. We'll take this guy, and then we'll do this, and then we'll checkmate him right here after this take. All right, bam. All right, what do we got going on here? I could win a free queen. Is that the best, though? Is that the best? Maybe. All right, yeah. And we'll do this and that. That's fine. Okay. All right, deflection. So we do... Is it this? No. It's no, this one's actually no, this is why do both of these should work. Hold on a second. There. I think I got to do this. Oh fuck, I messed it up. I had to rush. All right. Quick. All right. That was the worst puzzle rush I've ever fucking done. All right, that was a terrible puzzle rush. All right, well there we go. All right, so we're gonna have to redeem myself in just a minute. Let's see what everyone's saying in chat. JT, you say, do you ever wonder what direction the acting thing would have taken you? I mean, I would have been. So here's the thing: the guy that became. The kid that became the actual actor and got in all those roles, he never then succeeded. He never had another major role in anything ever again. So I don't know. I might have been like a one-hit wonder. But I would have kind of liked being a one-hit wonder. I mean, at least then you can do like the Corey Feldman shit and like create a band and you know have people like laugh at you and stuff like that. But yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. I never know what would have happened to me. It was a lot of fucking auditions though, and that's another thing that people don't always understand about acting and modeling. I mean, you're going to audition, dude. We got Chad Guy here. Holy shit! Hello, Chad Guy, man. Good to see you. It's been fucking ages. You're back. I thought you were banned from Twitch. I thought you were banned. What happened? You got back here, man. It's good to see you. Let's see. Noger, you saying even a crappy second monitor is good for running OBS Twitch dashboard. That's what you have. I mean, I run OBS Studios and then Streamlabs chatbot. The reason I do the chatbot is for the automatic shout outs. That's the way I've been able to get them to work. And then yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how it's all gonna play out. But Chad Guy's here and he's not saying anything, so I'm a little concerned about Chad Guy. And normally he's my most active member of Discord, and he hasn't been around either. So I don't know what's going on with him. He just came in and told me to drink something. Probably a good idea anyway. Okay, all right. Let's get back to stuff. Chad is banned from Chad. Wait, Chad is banned from Chad. He says I'm his master. What's going on there? We just got something. What's going on? Did anyone see that? Did anyone catch what just happened? We had something, a follow or something else. Nothing came up on my screen. Oh, hey, a toxic Krishna. You say, are you playing your chess? Yeah, we're gonna jump back into that right now. Now that you say, welcome in. My name's Agni James. I'm a chess instructor, IRL. That's what I do for a living. I also I'm in the 99.9th percentile on chess.com. Just so you're aware. But I play shitty chess, really shitty chess when I stream because I can't multitask. And you say, yeah, you're glitching a bit, have to refresh. Okay. Yeah, I'm dropping some frames. I've dropped a few frames here. Hopefully everything will be all right. Toxic, you say, can you play a game? Can you play a game with me? But you're noob. Let me do another puzzle rush, and then let's see how it goes. I'm just doing a 3-minute puzzle rush. I just did the most pathetic puzzle rush of my life because I'm just completely out of it today. But no, you say the stream's looking good for you. Okay, yeah. I mean, I might be down for a game. Toxic. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's load up a puzzle rush first. All right. I got to go back to all this shit. There we go. Look at this. This is like the worst puzzle rush. Toxic, I'm sure you would beat this puzzle rush, man. All right, let's go back here. Okay, here we go. On stream, I like to get at least 20 for these 3-minuters. Black to move. All right, this is just easy. Straightforward. Yeah, win the end game. All right, checkmate. All right, checkmate. Checkmate. Mate. Got check. Yep, there we go. Bam. Bam, mate. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, duh, mate. Oh, these, they love to do these. And then you win the rook at the end. Okay, all right. Okay, well. Oh, I have this. This is kind of a cool one because the bishop. Bishop's protecting. This looks like a smothered mate. Yep, that's a smothered mate if I've ever seen one. Bam, mate. All right, here we go. This looks right. Bam. What are we doing here? Yeah, and then this. Oh, that was pretty. That was pretty. Okay, mate. Then we have, let's do that. Beautiful. We got this guy, and then this guy, and then, ooh. Now, there's something a little tricky. We have this dude. All right. Bam. Nice. That looks good. What, just free knight? No, that's not a free knight. Oh, queen. Free queen, or queen for bishop. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Starting to feel a little bit more of the flow going now, which is good. I think it's just like this and then like this, right? And then there's the mate. All right, here we go. Bam, beautiful. Here we go. Bam, beautiful. Here we go. Throw this in. Yep. And then we have, ooh, what do we have here? What do we have here? Oh, I think it's just this, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. That took way too fucking long. Sorry. Okay, gotta go this way. All right. Yeah, I lost a lot of time on that last one. Queen's under fire. You don't want to lose your queen, right? You absolutely don't want to lose your queen in chess. But where does the queen go? Okay, I have 31 seconds. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Where the fuck does this queen go? I don't know. Over here? Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. That was not correct. That was not correct. Check. Bam. I think it's just this. Yep. And then we gotta rush it. Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck you, man! I had that one. I can't believe they didn't give it to me, man. I was on that. I was on that shit. Well, 24. 24 is great for streaming. When I stream, if I get 24, I'm pretty damn content with that. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. All right. Excellent. Excellent. And that's how you do Puzzle Rush. That's how you do Puzzle Rush, everyone. Toxic. You say, are you still around? You want to play a game? Yeah, Nogre, that was a good one, man. That was a pretty good. I'm pretty content with that, dude. 24 solid. I mean, if I was paying more attention, if I wasn't streaming, I can get up there. Well, I think my number one. What's my longest one? Like something like 30 or 32, something like that. Okay, Toxic. All right, we're gonna play a game. Do you play? Let's play on chess.com. Let me. So do you play on chess.com or Elite Chess? What do you play on? I'm cool with either. I'm cool with either, man. You're a chess.com guy? All right. Well, I have to log out of my main account. Nogre, you said you got to go to bed. Good night, everyone. Well, hey, it was great seeing you, man. And yeah, next time I see you, I'll be ripping apart your paper. So just you watch. Just you watch, man. All right. Have a good night, Nogre. I love you, brother, man. And hang and stay safe. All right. Stay safe. Okay. Let's see. Toxic, you say chess.com. All right. Let me go in there. I have to log out of my main account and go into my. I have a student teaching account which has a much lower rating, so we'll go into that one and we'll play from that one because I don't want to. Or we could just do an unrated game because in case like you're like some fucking master level player or something like that, I don't want to just get smoked and lose a bunch of rating points. No, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Let's go into. Let's just do a regular rated game. All right, I have to set all this up though because I'm a one monitor fucking guy. I'm a one monitor guy. So give me a second here. Give me a second here with Mr. One Monitor guy. All right. What do we got here? What do we got here? Got to log out. Okay, we'll just play with my student teaching account. So log in. No, we'll do the chess teacher. All right. So this one's got like a really low rating, which I don't care about. So that's why I like to play with this one. Okay. So log in. I agree. Okay, not today. Okay. Where are you at? So let's see. Let's go back here. All right. Toxic, you were curious to know how much you earn per month per student. Well, that's a good question. I charge $60 per hour for teaching. But then my class, I teach classes though too. So like my classes, $70, sometimes $80 per class. But then I give discounts too for students as well. Like if you buy like a 5-pack, you get $5 off. You buy a 10-pack, you get $10 off as well. All right. And like I said, and when I, a couple weeks ago or a week ago, I was at the 99.9 percentile. I think I've dropped down to like the 99.7 percentile right now because I just lost a shit ton of rating. Basically, I self-destructed. I don't know how many of you chess players out there have ever had that experience where you're just like playing amazing chess and you're just feeling it so good and everything's going great. And then you just completely self-destruct and blow like, a shit ton of rating points. But that's what just happened to me recently, and it was so heartbreaking. So now I've been climbing my way back up. I want to get back up to 1979. My goal is to get to 2,000 by the end of the year. I want to get to 2,000 rated on chess.com by the end of the year. I've been 2012, but that was for daily chess. My highest on rapid chess was 1979, so that's what I'm trying to get to. All right, Toxic, what is your name on chess.com? I'll send you so I can send you a friend request. We can become friends, and then I'll create a game or something. What's your chess.com username? All right, let me copy and paste. Toxic Krishna. Toxic Krishna, man. That's an interesting name, by the way. How'd you come up with that name? I'm interested in the backstory behind that. Let me send you a request while we work through this. All right, social, friends, type friend name, members. There you are. Okay, let's see. I'll add you as a friend, and then I'm also gonna challenge you. And I don't know, let's do 10 minutes. How's 10 minutes? Does 10 minutes sound all right? All right. So I just sent you the 10-minute request. All right, you should be seeing it now on your screen. Do you see a 10-minute request on your screen? Check, load up chess.com. Okay, do you get it? All right, hold on a second. Oh shit, I got to change my fuck. Sorry, hold on. Let me make a move so our game doesn't get aborted. Quick. Okay. All right. And then I gotta go back here and okay, we're good. Everything's back. All right. Yeah. So okay, you're bringing the queen out early. It's typically not good to bring the queen out early. I know there's probably some scholars mate threats. That's like the 4-move checkmate. You might be looking at the bishop, bringing out the bishop next. By the way, you're getting a $60 lesson for free here, man. This is pretty cool. All right, so let's minimize this, and we got to go back to the game. I got to actually play here. All right, what am I doing here? All right, we'll get the knight developed, knight deployed. Brought up my knight. Now, a lot of times people will bring their bishop out here to c4, right? The idea is the queen comes out here for checkmate. All right, now in this instance, you're doing something different. All right, so I simply am just probably going to do some if I do a normal developing move like this, you can push out, then you're going to have control. Well, no, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough because I'll have enough attackers. All right, we're going to go with this. We'll go with this idea. All right, I hope everyone can see this. JT, can everyone see what I'm doing? Or I really hope so. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, bishop is now placed. Now, one issue about putting your bishop here is notice that it obstructs the movement of your D pawn, right? Your D2 pawn now can no longer move. Now, sure, you are adding another defender here, but the D2 pawn cannot move. Also, I have ideas of coming over here with my knight, hitting the queen and the bishop, right? And then, sure, you could always retreat your queen, and then I take, and then I take, and then you take, right? But at the end of the day, I get the bishop for the knight, which is usually a good trade. Now, because your bishop is obstructing this pawn, I actually want to keep this there like that. I want to keep it a mess. All right, so I'm gonna push forward. I'm gonna play my my Sicilian ways. I'm a Sicilian player. I play the hyper-accelerated dragon variation against e4, except when it's Moxie bind. All right, yeah, this is stronger. Now you have the ideas of pushing forward. All right, yeah, now you're back on track. All right, I like that. I like that you're back on track with that. So the question is, do I throw a punch at the queen first? It's debatable. No, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this. You have ideas of pushing forward. You have ideas of developing the knight and castling, right? You got some decent ideas here. And by the way, welcome to the community, Toxic. If you want to support me, you can always drop me a follow. Follows, they're free for everyone, and they definitely help out. And I don't mind giving lessons, to anyone who wants a lesson. All right. So yeah, you got a lot of ideas right here. A lot of different ways you can play this. How's everyone doing in chat right now? Let's see what's going on in chat. JT, you're hanging in there? You're hanging in there tonight? This is Saturday night. It's 9:49 your time? Oh, is it my turn or your? Hold on, I gotta go back here. Did this shit freeze up? No, hold on a second. Let me go back. I don't think it froze up. There we go. Okay, you moved the queen. All right, you made a move. I just didn't see it. All right. So now it's pretty straightforward. I just castle. So notice I have a safer king, right? You're a couple moves away from castling, right? If you want to castle kingside. Also, my knights are developed to their natural squares. A lot of people don't know this, but F6 and C6 are the natural squares for the knights. That's where you typically want your knights developed. I have this bishop that's on this smooth diagonal. It's kind of blunted for now, but it's okay. So the main break, when you play Hyper-Accelerated Dragon, this is the push you want to get off. This idea right here. This is the main idea behind Hyper-Accelerated Dragon. You want to get off. Okay, so now you were quick with that. You were quick with that. But the problem with that move, and it looks appealing. It looks really appealing. But a lot of people fall for this, man. A lot of people fall for this because then I have this beautiful sequence. Notice now I have 1, 2, 3 pieces attacking the pawn, right? So it's because it opened up the discovered attack from the bishop, right? And then it also attacked it. So it's a lot of people fall for that. Don't worry about don't feel bad or whatever. You have an idea that you can actually do that you're going to be all right with, if you can find it. But yeah, it's kind of a sneaky idea to just snag a pawn, right? All right. So let's see, what else? What other ideas are going on here? So notice how your knight is dead, right? Your knight is a dead piece. It can't move here or here. I mean, sure, you can move out here if you want it, but then it's just kind of, they say knights on the rim are dim, right? You don't want your knights on the edge of the board, right? What else? What else is going on here? Let's see. Let's go back to chat. Everyone, I think everyone's still, JT say you're still chatting up with Chad. Where are you chatting with Chad? Oh, can he only chat in Discord? Can he only chat? He can't, he's not allowed? Is he not allowed to chat? Is he banned? Did we ban him or something? Can we ask Chad if we can unban him or not unban him, unsilence him? Did we accidentally do something? Could you ask him about that? Because I don't know what's going on. Chad's a valued member of the community. He's a valued member, so I want to see what's going on with Chad. Okay, all right. So you pushed out here. So basically you're attacking the pawn. All right. Now this is cool. This is not a bad move because it allows your knight now to come out to its natural square, right? I'm simply just gonna, take some material, right? I'm gonna just, snag some material when I can. This is, by the way, center pawns, and a lot of people don't know this, are more valuable. Center pawns are more valuable than like outside pawns, right? So if you can snag like center pawns, a lot of times it's good, right? If you take here, I'm simply just going to recapture with my queen, and then everything's going to be right. Okay, so now you got your bishop, you got your knight developed, but I can gain some space in the center and throw a punch at the knight, right? So that's something to watch out for, right? Okay, all right. So now you move the knight over here. Now notice your knight doesn't have a ton of squares, right? If I throw in a6, which I think I'm going to do, I mean, where's your knight going to go, right? You have like one square and it's not ideal, right? So I'm going to throw this in. I'm basically saying get out of here, knight, right? I'm saying get out of here, knight. And notice how your dark square bishop is kind of blocked in, right? Piece mobility is crucial in chess. You want to get your pieces active. You want to get your pieces active whenever you can. Yeah, so now you have a knight on the rim. Your dark square bishop's kind of blocked in, and you're still not castled. So I'm basically, the theme is I'm just way ahead in development. I have a tactical shot now I can do. Notice this pawn, and notice your queen and your bishop, right? So I have this tactical idea. And this is a fork. This is called a fork. For those of you who don't know, a fork is where you move one piece and attack two or more pieces, or move one piece and create two or more threats. So I'm attacking. Now, sure, you could like, yeah, there's not a lot of great options here, because the queen is being hit, right? So you got to move the queen somewhere, right? That's like the main thing with this, the main problem with this issue, right? I'd say, E3, yeah, or even back, right? And then I take, right? And then it's just easy. It's an easy game then. Once you get up in material like that, it's just an easy game. And now notice, you want to castle kingside most likely, but here I can completely damage your structure, right? By attacking the knight, and then you're forced to recapture, and then you're going to have some weaknesses on the king side. Another in-between move I could do, I don't want to do that. No, we do this first. Okay, this is going to be even nicer. You'll take, and then I'll have this idea, right? So now notice I'm on the queen and the undefended pawn, and this pawn hits with check, right? Okay, all right. So now my knight is pinned to the queen. Okay. But the rook's guarding it, so I'm not too super concerned about that right now. This bishop is not doing much. I can move my bishop to a very active square and throw a punch at your queen. And so that's what I'm going to do, right? So bam, now the bishop is attacking the queen, and you're going to have to find a new home for the queen. My knight's very ideally placed. I have all sorts of threats right now. I have like a lot of threats coming up right now. Just positionally, this is a very strong position. And Toxic, by the way, if you ever want, just message me on chess.com. We can always play. All right, so you move there. Now notice this is a dangerous square to move your queen to because the bishop is in line with it. So wherever I move this knight to, I'm going to have discovered check abilities, right? I do have a way to win the queen actually. I do have a way to win the queen. I'm going to lose a little bit of material, but so here's the idea. Knight hops in. I'm checking the king and forking the rook, right? And then if your knight takes, then my bishop will take your queen, right? If the knight hops in and your queen takes, then my bishop just takes your queen, right? So I just have this tactical shot to win the queen and kind of simplify at this position. Yeah. All right. So there's that. There's that. You get some compensation out of it, though, right? You get two pieces for it, which is not bad, right? Okay. All right. So let's see. This queen is not active at all. It's not doing anything. I want to get my queen active. Where's a good square for it? I think this is a decent centralizing square. Yeah, so notice your dark square bishop still isn't playing, right? It's not doing anything. Yeah, okay, so you castled, and that's fair, and I totally get that move. I understand that. I think that's probably a not a pretty decent idea right there. Okay, so I just want to get my rooks developed, and get pushing in the center. Try to gain some more central control if I can. So let's see, how can I accomplish all this? Well, let's see. We do have this weird imbalance. All right. Let's get this rook over here. I'm looking at pushing forward. Notice how this pawn kind of boxes out your knight, right? Your knight can't hop to those squares. Yes, that's a smart idea. Now your knight has the potential of even hopping in here. Now I can always give you a kick, right? But it still has that potential, right? Okay, and potential is very important in chess. All right, so now let's see. Let's come, I don't know, over here. We'll come over here. I'm starting to run low on time, so I'm not going to be talking as much, by the way. And let me just double check that everyone can see what's going on. Yep, everyone can see what's going on. We got some good chess going on. Toxic Krishnas. You told me you're bad. You're not, dude. You're not bad, man. Anyone who's 10,000 or is 1,000 rated is a solid player in my book, man. I've been teaching a student who's 300 on chess.com these days, man. Okay. Oh shit. I got to go back. I'm missing everything. All right. So let's go back. Oop. Wrong one. Back. I'm running out of time here. Okay. All right. I have 2 minutes. I gotta hurry up. I gotta hurry the fuck up. All right. Agne's got to get his act in gear. Get his act in gear. Get his ass in gear. Whatever, however you want to say it. All right. We're just gonna do some real ridiculous shit here. Bishop here. All right. Bishop here. I'm just hitting the knight. Now you might think this is kind of a dumb move, but okay. And then I just play this. Basically, I wanted to centralize my knight, and notice how there's no pawn that can kick my knight. And now your knight's got to find a new home, right? It's probably just gonna have to go back here, right? So I'm just gonna take, right? I'm just taking. And I don't know. Let's see, what do we got over here? I need more piece activity. All right, we're coming over here. So now you have some good moves you can make. You got some good moves you can make right here. I mean, sure, I'm up material. I just want to get my queen on over here, though. That's my plan. My queen's pretty safe over here, and then I can start exerting some pressure on these files. I also have checking ideas. They don't do much right now, but... All right, not bad. Let's just do this. Notice I have two pieces hitting F3. You got one defender. You could use your king as a defender, but that's not. King's not always the best defender. I'm just looking to double up rooks and kind of put a little bit of a squeeze on you. That's like my plan. All right, yeah, using the king as a defender. All right, fair enough. Let's see. Let's get my other rook. Rooks are doubled up now. So this is called a rook battery for those of you who don't know, right? Because notice all the pressure they're exhibiting on this file, right? On the D file. It's going to be really hard for Toxic to contest this file, man. At any moment, it's gonna be tough. But I only have 1 minute and 46 seconds. You never know. Anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. All right. Got that. Let's come on over here. This looks all right. pawn is pinned to the king, which doesn't matter because it's a blocked pawn. It's not moving anywhere anyway. All right, so you're moving quick. All right, so now I go in for this. So when you're up in material, trades are fine. You want to trade material typically when you're up in material. That's another very, very important thing for newer players to understand. Okay, but here's the thing: you missed that I had this. I had the attack on the rook. But it's that was a tough one to spot. That was a tough one to spot. All right, and now we just have check. Trying to force you down a little bit. Let's see, do I have any other ideas? I don't really have a lot of great attacking ideas. Let's just come on over here. I just want to trade pieces, basically. That's what I'm looking at. Trade some pieces, maybe sack a couple pawns, that kind of deal. And by the way, we can analyze the game after. We can totally analyze the game after a little bit, just to give you a brief rundown of what's going on and ways you can improve. Because I want you to improve. I want all my students to improve. So yeah. All right, we're about even on time now. Oh, it says you'd like to chat. I didn't see that. Okay, let me accept. Bro, you were asking queen to f5. Queen to f5. Well, after the game, we'll check it out, man. After the game, we'll check out queen f5. I didn't. I don't know where you were talking about that. I can't do both at once. I can't. Okay, I won by resignation. All right, let's do the. We can do the review or the analysis. So let's go back. All right. First, I got to check in on chat. Hold on a second. I got to check in on chat. I've been neglecting my chat. Okay. So, hello everyone. Those of you who don't know me, I'm Agni James. I'm a chess instructor, IRL, and I love teaching chess. I also do other things in here. I have a master's in philosophy. Any of you who like philosophy typically goes hand in hand with chess because logic is a branch of philosophy. A lot of people don't know that, right? So I have a master's in philosophy, so we do philosophy streams on here. And then I'm also into some holistic stuff. I do guided meditations, and we're going to do a guided meditation stream tonight. Meditation's important, and science backs it up. That's what the best thing about it is. If you ever get stressed in life, you can always do a little meditation, and science will back you up. Science backs it up. All right, let's see. Toxic, you say, bro, you were asking that queen f5 was not good move. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to it. Queen to f5. What move are you talking about? What move were you talking about? Can you go back to the game and tell me the move number? 30th or 29th. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back then. I have to minimize this, and then let's go back. Oh, we got to change it up. Sorry about that. Hold on a second. I'm one of the few streamers that streams with one monitor because I'm fucking psycho. And then we'll do window capture. We got to go back here, and now this doesn't wanna. This wants to not cooperate. All right, so we got to go back. Here we go. We got it. We got it. We're in. Well, hold on. We're almost in. All right, so we go to this. Now we're in. Okay, so we're going to go back. You said move like 19 or 20. Move 19 or 20. Queen to f5. Wait, hold on a second. Is that what you said? Queen to f5? Let me look. Oh, 30th or 29th. Okay, no, 33rd move. All right, sorry. All right, let me head back. Let me head back. All right, cool. Let's check it out. Let's check this out. All right, so okay. 33rd move. Ooh. Queen f5. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Queen f5. right? The rook's controlling this. Your only move is here and mate. You spotted the mate and I didn't even spot it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. That was a nice spot, Toxic. Nice spot, man. Yeah, absolutely, dude. That would have been the far superior move. Nice spot on that one, man. Yeah, that was yeah. I was basically in the mindset, well, I got the game won. I'm just gonna trade pieces and do some explaining. But yeah, your move was better. That was definitely the better move. Nice spot. You can play, man. If you're spotting that stuff, you're a solid player, dude. You're a solid player, dude. I mean, it's all relative, dude. When you play guys that are 900, I'm sure they don't think you're bad, right? I'm sure you're just beating the fuck out of them, right? But then when you play guys that are like, 1979 on chess.com like me, I'm not gonna make you look good, But yeah, all right. So anyways, by the way, join my Discord if you want. There's the link. Follows are always appreciated for everyone out there. And then let's see, we did some chess, we did all that. It's 12:08 my time. I'm streaming from Chicago. I'm in Central Time, U.S. Central Time. So yeah, we're gonna wind things down a little bit. Let's do a little bit of quick analysis, of this game, because I want to offer some free analysis for you, man. And then I'll just show you some ways you can improve. All right? Are you still with me, Toxic? If you're down for some analysis, some free analysis, man, I normally charge $60 a lesson, man. If you're down for some free analysis, I'll give you some free analysis. If you're not here, I'm not going to do it. It's your call. JT, what do you think? I think it's time for some meditation. I think it's time we switch gears. All right. Too late. We're calling it. We're getting out of it. By the way, chess people, come on over to the meditation channel and meditate with me. All right. We're gonna go to fitness and health community. Fitness and health. Because meditation is very important for mental health. There we go. Okay, now let's just do a quick modification so everyone can see this. Here we go. You say Chad's gonna meditate with us tonight? Well, that's great. That would be amazing. I mean, I'm ready for meditation. But I need a little bit of water. So yeah, I'm gonna maybe take this off for now. Throw this over here. I'm going to go grab some water. In the meantime, let's get the lighting. Ideal. Right. There we go. That looks pretty good. I'm digging that. All right. Okay, we got everything successfully in order. I just need some water. So let's do this. All right, we're back. So, everyone by now everyone knows the routine. I always come out here full of energy, full of intensity, right? And then we slow things down and go to the place of peace and oneness within our hearts. So find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged, or you can sit in a chair. The main thing is to find a position that is comfortable for you. Once you have done so, take a few slow and deep breaths on your own while maintaining good posture. I have a Buddhist chant that I play that has a chime that rings every 2 seconds. And you can use it to help regulate your breath count. So take a few more slow and deep breaths on your own while maintaining good posture. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. Exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in through your nose, slowly raising your abdomen. Breathe out through your mouth, slowly lowering your abdomen. Stay focused on your breath. Inhale, raising your belly. Exhale, lowering your belly. Breathe in, raising your abdomen. Breathe out, lowering your abdomen. Keep your attention on your breath count. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your breath calms your body, and your body calms your mind. Be mindful of your breathing. inhale, raise your belly. And when you exhale, lower your belly. Maximize your breath. Visualize yourself sitting on the tallest mountain peak. Watching the clouds float through the sky beneath you. Two clouds float together, merging into one. And one cloud stretches apart, dividing into two. These clouds float through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. These clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts come into being and exist for a while in conscious awareness before disappearing from your mind. That is the nature of human thought. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Stay true to the rhythm of your breath count. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing from your mind. And return your awareness to your breath count. Your essence is love. Your love is manifested as light. Your purpose is to shine your light on others. Helping them remember the awareness of their own internal light within them. And by remembering, they will shine their light on all those whom they encounter. Until the whole world is glowing radiantly as one once again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye vision. Stay true to your breathing. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. And return your focus to your breathing. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of conscious awareness. Go to the region of your heart chakra. Feel the love emanating from this location. And the warmth surrounding that love. I love you. Experience the perfect peace residing here. And the joy which accompanies it. For in this place you are eternal. And you are one with the divine. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye vision. Stay true to your breath count. On your next breath, travel all the way down to your center point. The place inside you where your essence flows the strongest. The centermost nexus of your being. The locus of your creation. At your center point, opposites and polarities do not exist. For that which is eternally one can have no polarity. At your center point, separation and division is barred. For that which is eternally one can never be broken into two. Focus on your center point. Maintain your breath count. Focusing on your center. Regulating your breathing. Focus on your center point. And when you're ready, travel through. I'll see you on the other side. Here, at your center point, you recall your divine essence. At your center, you remember how you came to be. Here, at your center point, you recall your divine purpose. Which is to spread love and light to all of those whom you encounter. Excluding no one from your love. Is the key to reuniting all of humanity. I ask you to choose love. And put an end to the dream of separation. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all stress and tension from your mind. Inhale. Make it the deepest inhale of your day. Exhale, releasing all anxiety from your being. Breathe in, making it the even greater, biggest inhale of your day. Exhale, releasing all fear from your mind. Gently open your eyes, returning to your corporeal body, bringing with you the divine love from this meditation throughout the remainder of your days. Namaste, my brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for sharing this sacred space with me. I am honored and humbled to be here with you as your meditation guide. I love each one of you unconditionally, and I would do anything to help you whenever I can. I care about you on a cosmic level. I care about you because you are a reflection of myself, and we're all one in eternity. And while our perception may currently see us as individuated, separate, distinct, disparate parts, that's only our perception. It's not capital T objective truth. It's not reality from the bigger picture, from the meta level picture. From the context of eternity, we are one. Namaste. right. How was that for everyone? Let's see. That was a 31-minute meditation, which is great. It's a good amount of time. Over half an hour. It's enough to center you and make you remember who you are. Christine the Bean. Wow. Thank you so much for subscribing. 28 months in a row. Unbelievable. Christine. Wow. 2 years. 2 years and 4 months you've been here. You've been here supporting the channel, supporting me, being here for me. I appreciate you, Christine. I absolutely appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you got something out of this meditation. How are you doing tonight? How's everything going with you? How are your nephews doing? It's good to see you again. Yeah, I haven't streamed in almost half a month. It's crazy. This is the longest break in streaming that I've done in maybe ever. I don't know. It's been a long time, but I'm back. I'm back. I had to get a little bit of an attitude readjustment. I had to confront some dark places, and but I'm back, and I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Christine, we should go for a walk one of these days. The next nice day, we should go for a walk. I've been missing our walks. Just text me, keep me posted. I don't know your schedule. You got nephews. I got chess I teach, but it would be nice to be able to go for a walk. I don't know what you're doing tomorrow, but tomorrow I have nothing on the agenda, so maybe tomorrow, if it's nice, we can go for a walk. Let's see. Christine, you say, you baked a cake for your nephew's 14th birthday, celebrating tomorrow. Nice. Yeah. Dude, you are the best aunt ever. You're always doing things for your nephews. Your nephews got to love you so much. That was so cool that you baked them a cake. I don't have any baking skills. I wouldn't have been able to do that. But that's really cool that you do that. Let's see, Christine, you say you've been missing our walks too. Yeah, I have too. To be honest, I've just been in a really a down state. I've been in a really dark place lately. I've been confronting a lot of inner demons, and it's been rough. And because of that, I haven't been able to come on here and go on and stream. I haven't been able to come and do walks. I've just been focusing on just the basics, going to work, keeping my home clean, meditating on my own, doing yoga, health, well-being, all those basics. So that's what's going on. But now I'm back. I had a breakthrough today. I went to the cemetery to visit my sister and my grandfather and my grandmother and my friend Roko Hemda's, Rob's parents, and a lot of my family's all in the same area. So I visited them, and I spent some time with them and went into the pain of my sister's suicide. And I always confront that. It's a pain that will probably never leave me. I mean, it's been a long time, so it probably never will leave. But we got to challenge those things. We got to challenge those dark places. And sometimes we have breakthroughs, and sometimes we don't. And that's just how it goes. But we keep fighting. We keep going into those areas of darkness. Those of you who are watching, I apologize that my lights shut out. My LEDs ran out of juice halfway through, not halfway through, but near the end. But that's fine. That's just how it goes. It's a sign that I need to recharge them. So that's what I'll do after the stream. All right, this is the perfect time to wrap up. So let's get the raid call all situated. If you are a subscriber, oops, my keyboard, it's because this is not working. I got to move the mic over. There's interference issues. So if you are a subscriber, you can copy and paste this raid sign Raid call. JT, I messed up and called it a raid sign again. But whatever. Okay. So copy and paste this if you're a subscriber. Let's go see who's out in the Twitch world who we're going to raid. Let's see, who do we have out there? Let's see, Sleep Well, AJ. Yeah, Agni James, right? AJ. It's weird that name, AJ. Let's see. JT, so that was good for you, though. That was good for you. You said perfect, Agni James. By the way, I was not intentionally trying to not respond. I just didn't see it. I'm glad you enjoyed it, JT. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's see who's out there in the Twitch world to raid. Okay. We're gonna raid Spirit Music. We're gonna raid Spirit Music, but the problem with that is that we have to adjust the raid call because he's got character limits. So we're just gonna do Raid City like this. Now he should allow this. If he doesn't, man, that's just kind of fucked up. To be perfectly honest. All right, we're gonna raid Spirit Music. So let's do this. Let me make sure I got his. I've been having to do things a little differently. MUSIK. I've been having to do things a little bit differently. But yeah, that's okay. Okay, we're going to rate him. So send a lot of love to his way. He's a musician on Twitch. We want to support the musicians and artists out there in the world. They don't have it easy. It's hard to make a living as a musician and artist. So thank you all again so much for being here. I truly appreciate you, each and every one of you. I love you unconditionally. Try your best to be kind and loving to the people around you. And namaste.